I don't know. Oh my, it worked. Oh, and actually, I could put up an image here just to not have it black. I forgot that before. So that was cool and surprising. I've tried several times doing this, but first I will, because it was not so easy. Okay, I will just go into another place to, because I could actually, I'm not sure where it was now. I could make, oh, I thought about making a pod about, I'm sorry, I'm so, this one it is, yeah. Is it though? No, this is what I tried to do and it didn't work. I have to delete that, I think. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm just seeking. I could go on to another channel live, which is weird. Yeah, it seems to have been. I'm not sure though. Is this the one? 7 days ago. Yeah, it must have been. So, and also I swear at the beginning, because I was onto every channel and I was so mad. Here it is in another channel. I think this is the one. I'm not sure what actually here. I think it's this though. I will see. I have several channels, so I will see if it's this one. Another one that I had for years before, and I like to keep things. Here it actually is the other one. So that one. This is the swearing one. I'm sorry. Oh my, I was so mad. So, generally I don't like to match this. I like to have various things by themselves, not be connected. Usually people have all the things like Twitter, Insta, whatever. I don't even have Insta, but I'm so a little bit stressed out by all the stuff. But anyway, so I don't know what the first one is there. I have no clue what I was talking about there, so maybe I shouldn't. I could delete it. I should maybe. Because it was the other one, but it's not about I Ching though. I think I will delete it, the first one. Remove. I have to actually understand what it's about first before, because this channel that I'm at now, I have more so it have been more connected to my private, both private personal Facebook, I guess, a bit, because I have a Medium page where everyone I know, not everyone I know, but many that I know see, even those that I'm not really connected to but grew up with and everything, So if I just go randomly all over the place, I don't know. Oh, I'm so happy being here though. I think I could put an image up here though, just to not be so boring. I will try that. I forgot how you do all the things, because now it was some time ago and I'm not really good at this, I feel. So, but I will try. Oh, I really long for this though, so I hope someone comes in. I thought about pods, that are not on YouTube, so it's easy, because it have just been sitting there and just not, what you say, you just see something, a round thing just working, and it's not working. Like, why not Ohm? Why not the Ohm sign? Oh, I'm sorry about that sound. Okay, I will do like this, and then I will do like this. We can have a huge Ohm sign. Calming, right? So, okay, and then I will try, no, not end stream. Hey, I will try to do this. Oh, oh, the bliss when things work. So wonderful. Okay, so 4:44 it was now. So I think maybe I will just randomly talk about. I have had various things in my mind, and thought also you may hear that on my other link there if you want to listen to that. Although I was a little bit pissed when I did it after trying over and over and it didn't work. So it was a meaning to that, of course, as everything else. But I wonder what I have on here. Oh, I'll just leave that so I know what I'm doing here. Yeah. So yeah. So I thought about being a little bit more professional and focused and all that, but I mean, I am professional, but that's my way of being professional. So yeah. So I have a lot of thoughts and random things that have been on my mind. I will see if someone comes in and wants to talk about something else. Because I rather speak. I'm like that when it comes to information. Also, I rather listen oftentimes, but sometimes I like to read though. And just recently, I have asked a friend of mine. I like to learn. One thing I didn't like about history is like all those, whatever years. It was just a mash in my head. I couldn't like keep that together. And that was oftentimes when I went to school, it was like the question, what years was that and that? Now, maybe not the dates, but that didn't function well in my brain. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's that. Anyways, History Pod. I've started to listen to that, and it's really relaxing. Just also, actually, I do watch other things online meanwhile, but it's good to also calm your eyes from watching the screen. Also, I don't, but I thought about it anyways. So, yeah. So I wanted to learn that. Anyways, yeah. What else do I want to talk about? I have so many thoughts in my mind. 7 minutes in, no one is here except for me. And I'm just scrolling here because I maybe should have some clue what I want to talk about. What is important to me, because if no one is here and asks what's important for them, I can talk about my own things. But I have a lot of things here. And yeah. God, I'm just scrolling right now. I should use the cards instead because I said like tarot. I didn't expect to get in here. So now I'm just lost here. Anyways, yeah, I thought about talking about I Ching also since I did this first about mediumship and so. But then I was going somewhere and I couldn't continue, and now I just don't. I put out a text on my Facebook page or my mediumship page, so yeah, that's that. So what else? I don't know right now. I have to check this again. Maybe I should just. Usually I think about that at the end of this, so I will start now to do that. I will do that now. Pull some cards. Actually, I want to use some other decks that I don't have here right now, and also, yeah. Anyways, I will see if I can find something that I really want to use. My newest deck is here. I don't think I should use that. I'm not so used to it. Healing Light Tarot. I just love the imagery in it, but no, I really want to use some other decks right now, actually. But then again, my dear cat is asleep right now. And to bother her is to bother myself, so I don't think so. So I will just take the closest one then and go with the flow with that one. I would like to use actually the Shadow and Light Tarot, but that is in Where She's Sleeping. And also there is another deck I also would love to use right now. Sometimes you just also the Bowie Tarot. I love that. Actually, I've had gotten. Whoa, very special answers to you who have been here when I've used that one. So, but now I will take the tarot mystical moments. You have been in touch with that before if you have been here. But the decks that I have in sight right now, maybe there is someone here also. Oh, I dropped something. There is a deck here also. And what is that? I have to open it in some stuff. Here, oh, it's a blank one and also a native one. I don't know what this is called actually. Should remember my stepsister. I've had this for a long time. She was brilliant at using that, or all her decks she was brilliant with actually. But right now I don't remember the name of that. I don't have the box of it. But then I have, as tarots close by, I have the Healing Light Tarot, the Cozy Witch Tarot, also a wonderful one. Zombie Tarot, I love that too. Psychic Tarot, and then I have Light Bears is called in Swedish, but Light, I think it's called something else in English. But anyway, and the Tarot Pagan Cats, and this what is that called now? Stranger Things, yeah. That is the one. And then I have some Oracle, Brittany Oracle, Talking to Heaven, Work Your Light. Oh, I have another tarot under here. Whoa, it's the Arizona. Oh, I dropped things here now, sorry. And then I have also, Moon Intuition deck and Healing Oracle cards. Like, I think that's that. What I have closest by here. The order. I don't know if anyone would know that. And also, if you come in late, I probably still not here. And if I am, you won't hear the beginnings or whatever. Okay. Now I will pull some cards. Oh, I just recall one thing. I will also, the history pod made me go into deep, dark things. It's not uplifting. Oh my, some of it is though. But for example, that I learned that in Brazil they call matches Jönköping because they came from Jönköping in Sweden when they that's like the name for it. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I was just watching this also. I can actually put a link to that one. I haven't seen all of it. It's like dark, but about Hitler from homeless to monster. They haven't talked about this, but not really maybe mentioned a little bit about those kinds of things, but it's still, I haven't seen all of this. I've seen like, I have to detach a bit and watch just a bit at a time. And this, I've seen just 17 minutes of it, but still things I've never heard before, actually. And I have watched a few of those, I must say, before. It was for a while, I watched a lot of those. Yeah, it's weird how they can be relaxing. But anyways, I realized that one person, I did know that, who have been so not good towards me, and his girl is a liar. Both are maybe, but if not, then maybe he just believe her. And yeah. Anyway, he's born on the same day as Hitler. I should have known something was off there right about then. I didn't know then, but now I know. So may not mean anything, but I just realized that. Anyway, so okay, now 15 minutes in. I will pull cards for number 1, 2, and 3 then. You can pick in your mind and whatever. You can also have a question in mind or another person in mind or something. But since I can't interact, or I can if you were here, but I don't interact with the other ones of you. So if anyone listens afterwards, then you have to interpret, you have to like mold it so to fit, I mean, so that it fits your question if you have one. Otherwise, like generally, okay? And you can pick all the piles for different things also if you would like. Okay, for number one then. A message for number one. And I've said this before, if you just mock, say things and so on, maybe they give you another answer that actually is what your soul or what your heart is actually wanting to know or asking about. And also, sometimes they will just be random back towards you because they know the spirits, as I think I work with. But also, I don't do this with the cards in a mediumship way or a psychic way. Really, little bit intuitive though. Since you see the story in the cards, so to speak, after a while when you have worked with them. But is there anything else I want to say about that? I don't know. I will just go on then. Yeah, for one. Oh, this is someone who have lost someone, something. There is some sort of sorrow here, and things are moving very quickly. And this one is looking towards what is passing and what she's losing. She tries to hold on to what is still there, and what can grow and what she can like feed, so to speak, with her attention and so. But most of her is focused still on the sadness of what she is losing or have lost. And I don't know what it is that goes very quickly. She feels a little bit, this person, it doesn't have to be a she, although I say that, is very much also uplifted. It's like, but it's a little bit too much right now. Because somehow she wants to keep, she wants to hold on to this. She doesn't want to let go. Yeah, that's what some sorrow here, some things drifting away, and it's hard for her to not stay in that emotion. I would say this is 5 of Cups. Yeah. And she also feels a little bit out of control right now, like as other things that she can't influence or things that happens as she feels it, they are just, yeah, she feels like she just she can just follow along kind of thing. Yeah, there is no other choice, sort of. And it feels a little bit uplifting in that sense also, but also not. Yeah, what can I say more about this? I don't know. What's the advice is obviously to turn to what is there and so on, but she also already know that is what she needs to do. So it's not that she's unaware, but it's very hard not to pull herself back to, her mind is pulling her back to the, or if it's a tragedy or the sadness, whatever it is. It's like that shines brightest to her somehow, something, or at least she feel like that right now, something that she is about to lose or have lost, or still it's fading away though, and she can't stop the river, so to speak. And yeah, still she wants to cling to the, let's say, memory or whatever it is, as long as possible, as long as it is sharp to her. Yeah, that's what I see here. And then for number two, if anyone would choose that. Oh, sorry for the sound. 9 of Wands. Oh, let's hope this is another one. Because the two heavy ones here. Anyways, I will just turn my leg up here. One leg up. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, this is a 9 of Wands, and this is a woman that have many scars on her. There is a rose, and there are so many thorns here that have hurt her. And in this case, I believe that she is defensive. She turns her head away. She's not like an easy catch, I wouldn't say, if someone wanted love here or something. But also, What else? Yeah, I believe maybe this is connected to love because of the rose here and because of just the image with its color and so on. But yeah, it takes time to get to her emotionally or intimate like that. She won't let that happen easily. No, she she have been so hurt, and although they are healed, the scars are still there. Or they are some of them may be still healing, but they are the reminders of and the scars are there. So and it can actually be easily detected on her behavior as well. So here is maybe it's the same person though, because there also is this this is the rush of something. I think this person have had many times gotten her hopes up and then been disappointed and then again and then again and then again and like, and each of these times she's like ripped apart in a sort of way. These thorns, just another thorn when she hopes for this softness and this love or whatever it is this rose represents, and that's not what she have found. And but right this moment she feels like something is positive, but she won't dare believe that I feel in one way, and also then turns away, and as I said in the previous card. And yeah, oh, people do like that, they put down the timestamps. I won't do that. You have to listen to to both of them anyway, or just click on it whenever you come across this. But yeah, anyway, I was so unprepared now. I was sure I was not going to get in. Yeah, so yeah, it's like lift off. She's happy somehow, but she won't dare be happy because yeah, something is happening very quickly and it's out of her control. And yeah, she's a little bit lost in this, and try not to get her hopes up and try not to. She doesn't really know how to deal with this situation, I feel. Number 3. Oh, yeah, that must have been the same person, I feel. Number 3. Oh, and this is the High Priestess. Okay. I used to do this. This is like someone that can look beyond the veil and has a psychic, and that may be also a suggestion to whomever you are to listen to your dreams, to your intuition, to your, yeah, also softness, I guess, is very much in this card. Yeah. Those not the logical things, just the hunches or hints, can you say. Anyways, I will try to tune in because I got this High Priestess also. Maybe this is for the same person. And they are communicating to the third one, or if you chose all of them, but to number 3, to don't doubt yourself. And then they just say no more. They that's what they wanted to say. Don't doubt yourself. Okay. I have had very interesting experiences lately with some woman from spirit. Actually, continuously she connect with me. I don't try to connect with her, but I did a reading, and she have small things to say, and that's interesting. I like her, but yeah, and it's a little bit tricky because in this scenario, let's say I did a reading for someone and may also do readings for others that she knew if they contact me and want to. But she have told me now things. I have to like wait for if they do so and whatnot. I cannot like. I have to. Yeah. Anyway, I can't go into that really right now. But anyway, it's a special thing that she kind of lingers somewhat, but she respects my boundaries. She's just checking in every day, like a little bit, and yeah. Anyways, and the spirits are fabulous in all their ways. But that was that. If someone comes in, I will do something more. Now I will just check if there is something I want to talk about until later. If someone checks in, yeah. And I also do relationship coaching. And some of you, I just see the. Do you call it an arrow in Swedish? That would be like the pointer here, or whatever you call it. I would wave around with it. Anyways, I do some relationship coaching, and I do it in a very. It's like a path to enlightenment path, I would say rather, but it's not only that. It's like I see the same pattern in myself very much, very, very much in myself, and how this nearly killed me. And I can see that in so many other women, and it's like a harsh path that I, not harsh, but it's the truth is right in your face. I won't take another. I mean, there was one of these people that turned to me who wanted to talk about. I mean, she goes to some therapy. You don't know who it is, so it doesn't matter what I say. And there, I guess she talks about, whatever, and that's good. But with me in this like coaching, that's a process that is very much about actions. I mean, insights as well. You need to see certain patterns and understand certain things, maybe, or have it in your face, so to speak. But yeah, it's a little bit harsh, I would say. And I think it is myself also, but I needed that. And that's why I give it, because nothing else. I would have tried to, and I still try to, but I'm into avoid to see it in my face, like this is how it is. Although knowing, I would try to grasp onto those things that would only hurt me more, or hang on to those things. And before I learned, or before I understood some of these things, I met a guy that I really don't fully let go of, although I probably should. But we will see where it goes. I think from now on forward, it will be more difficult. uh, and many women are like this. I won't say that I've been the sweetest all the time, not at all, but yeah, sometimes way too sweet to people who really don't care much, and that's not nice to hear or understand. But it's better than to stay and just pull the blinds down, sort of. Anyways, is someone here? No. Yeah. I mean, we all have different experiences and different things to heal, but all these stories that I meet from women, and I'm so glad that they have trusted me with their vulnerability as well, and with their experiences, and it gets me so mad. I've always been crazy mad when others get treated bad, but when it comes to myself, I haven't been all that mad. Yeah, sometimes afterwards, actually, because it have been going overboard. But yeah, it really also adds to the things that I now understand and see. And this is not in a psychic sense at all. It's like empiric knowledge from others' experiences, and also from men themselves, how they actually think and act and so on. Yeah. So, and it only proves itself over and over and over, which is rewarding in a way, but also very, very sad, because there are so many who interpret guys as they themselves would think or act, and we are quite different, though. not trying to put some sort of blame on men at all. I try just to see that we actually function somewhat differently, and so on, and then also put the emphasis on what we ourselves can change, because we allow things that we don't want, or and that is what we can change. The other person will continue as they are. We don't have to change them. That's not the aim of the coaching. It's to see the patterns and see a lot of things, and then eventually be strong enough to act on it. But you need to build that strength. And many times this comes actually back to, if we should go into therapy talk, and so comes back to childhood many times, patterns right from the start. Yeah, not only in like a family sense, but in a cultural or society sense as well. So anyway, I have to go back and check this live streaming now and then. No one is here still. Awesome. So I can just sit there and ramble with myself. I used to do that a lot more on other channels, so because I try to keep this like if anyone would hear it. So anyway, that I know personally. Yeah, anyway, so yeah. And sometimes in the harshness of my method, you could say, it's to take away the blindfold, because otherwise, because we are experts at fooling ourselves, however it is in our face, really, sometimes. We women I'm talking about. And therefore I need to do it that way. It can't be in a softer way, because that won't fly. It won't reach the, I mean, it won't be understood. We will try to find, even if I'm as clear as I am, which some people feel almost like attacking, I think. But that's not the aim. The aim is to just see what's there, and then go forward. But I wish everyone the best meanwhile, and I think sometimes it can land. I mean, like I see it, this is also something some people don't want to hear, but and I wouldn't want to myself, I guess. But you could say the more vulnerable the ego, I would say, not the stronger the ego maybe, but that's another way of saying it. But they won't take that. They won't want to hear it. They will hear it and they will understand it, but they will have too many defenses to be able to understand that this is for their benefit and it could actually help, but it's really fun though too, and I see that some people stop at a certain point of it, because it's like they take it very, very personally, as if my aim wouldn't be for the best, like. But anyways, so, and that's fine too, because I kind of try to warn them ahead of time. But it's very fun when I go a bit further with someone, and they really keep an open mind to the fact, and I say that do not have to agree with anything I see or say or so on, just like heed it, just process it, just try to digest it, and then I mean, the action part of it comes later. It's not, but sometimes before, when I did this, some people were so eager to just throw themselves out in the, let's say, love junk, but anyways, so I did it like, meanwhile I try to give some information, let's say, meanwhile they were in a personal process with whatever guys or not something, and that was harder, because then they would defend or protect those guys, kind of. So I became like a like a someone trying to rip them personally, individually apart, sort of, in a way that wouldn't happen if you just go into these things in a less personal way, talking about generally like people. So it works better though. But yeah. Anyway, so I learn a lot from those that I speak with too. Yeah. And you need to be very brave to do these things, however you do them, I think. I mean, those who go into love relationships overall, aren't they very brave? I think so. But also trying to figure out how to do this in a way that is beneficial for you and others as well. So, yeah. So yeah, I will have to check again then. No one. Good. I feel pleased no one is here because it's kind of relaxing. Also, right now, since I feel a little bit rusty when it comes to this. Yeah, but so I've learned a lot also. I mean, constantly, it really, really is so valuable for me myself, because this is a process and you go a little bit back and forth and you realize things, and then it takes some time, and that is totally fine. I don't try to push or stress it. We really need time to get it, and we should take all the time we need. But working with others and hearing them, it really helps. It strengthened me so much. So I'm really, really grateful to those women. And I so understand what they feel. I do, although there are different situations and so on that I've experienced. So it's never that I judge them, although I can be a bit, as I said, harsh when it comes to turning the spotlight back to what they themselves allow. Yeah, as I said, because that is like the only thing we can change. So, yeah. And still, it can be difficult to see. The more things I realize, the more difficult it can be to see how what I have allowed previously, and how come I didn't realize that then, and so on. But anyways, I'm on my way too. So yeah. Yeah. And also to strengthen yourself to the degree where it feels, I think I've been good at that myself. No, I don't know actually, but to some degree, in some situations, let's say, I've been very good at boundaries and stuff, but also have been totally sucking, so to speak, at it when it comes to other things. So I think that is very much a difficult thing for many persons, men too, but women are like taught to be there for others, to like in a different way, I feel. And many feel as if they are mean towards others if they just go from what they want themselves or stuff like that. So it's like a practice, not only in relationship with a man. No, never mind. I'm just going. Never mind. But yeah, so, but with other people around, whomever it is, actually, for many women. So yeah. And so that's a process anyways. It changes your relationship towards yourself, for yourself, and also with others, not only potential dates or men. Yeah, but it's very, it takes a toll on you emotionally. Just to realize and see things can be quite what can I say, not chaotic, but it can feel like yeah, it's not comfortable, let's say that, not to begin with at least. But then again, it becomes even more so comfortable when you realize certain things. So but you have to be willing to lay down the defenses and actually see what's there, and otherwise, yeah, otherwise you will not, and then you continue as you were until you eventually have to grow and learn and see these things anyways. So it's more painful to do it later, but yeah. I heard someone say that 99% of people use 99% of their time to avoid uncomfortable truths. I think it can be true. Anyway, yeah. And I mean, these are not like rocket science. It's nothing that people actually totally, it's almost like tarot in that sense. People do know in themselves, but try to lie to themselves about what's going on, because we have our own inner systems, not only that intuitively, but also we know what we feel, we know what makes us happy, we know if people really truly value us, we can feel that. And if we doubt it, they probably don't. I mean, sorry. But otherwise, it's like a silent conversation that you feel. And if you haven't felt the opposite of not being appreciated fully, then you wouldn't have something to compare with. That can be difficult. But if you generally, these women also that I've spoken to, they know that. It's not that like they really doubt that, but they try to convince themselves over and over that this person who treat me as if they do not value me, they value me. Like, and so they know, yeah, but they don't want to know. They want to find a smoother path where they can keep this asshole they have, or someone else. Sorry, but I mean, yeah, sometimes are treated like crap. So, and what makes me sad about this is that these women, they are awesome. I just adore and love them, and keep them in so high regard. Even those that are too sensitive, then, or their egos are too fragile, so they push back and run away. Like, that's also understandable. I understand that. So, but yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, but I see that they could so easily be in wonderful relationships if they could just understand their own value. And they are so wonderful, so beautiful, so in all kinds of ways awesome, but they question themselves so much, and many, as I said, have these scars from they were very tiny, and it's too hurtful to actually touch on to that too much. I mean, I think also because this is like a strategic way of working also when it comes to meeting men and so on as well. And I think that these women also do not trust that it will work. So they try some other half measure thing, and that won't work for sure. So, yeah. But yeah, I can see how easily they could find what they want and need, but they, yeah. Anyway, so I think, although I can be very, very, I wouldn't say insensitive, but maybe a little bit. I can be very sharp in not like backing away and saying, oh well, maybe like something that I know is not true, it's not true. Then I will address it, even if it feels painful for someone to hear it, I will say, in this context. I mean, I won't go around saying painful things to people generally, but in this context, I will not smooth it over. I will not do that. And so I guess it's the strength, but it's the strength that not everyone appreciates. But in this, in this way, I think that's a good trait, that I do not care if they don't like what I say, or if they don't agree with me. I mean, that's their choice. And although I interpret it as if they are, um, I mean, if as if they are shutting down or not being willing to see what's real and so on, when they like shut off, let's say, it's still just my interpretation. They could maybe just think that I'm wrong and move on, and that's also absolutely fine. I just wish them all the happiness, but I'm not swayed by if they get angry or mad or try to discuss their way around whatever. It won't work. So I guess that's what I can offer in that space. Yeah. Or maybe I have to check now and then about the live. No one is here. Ooh, I get more and more happy when no one is here. That's also a strange thing. But so yeah, so what I want is for the best for the. I have so far just worked with women, but there is a guy that I like very, very much, whom I would also love to coach. I haven't done, so I've tried. I don't think he will listen though. But I mean, who have tendencies as similar, you know, as women used to, just being so sweet and soft, and they run over him. And so far I've just mainly worked with women then, but I could work with men, I think, also. But I will be choosy there. Yeah. Anyways, and I also realized that most people want me to do like tarot cards or something because they don't want the truth. I mean, not that that is like a lie, it's the truth. But even if the cards are very, very, I mean, some of these people I have also done cards for previously. I don't do that I don't mix it. But when even the cards have been extremely clear and everything, and they know it themselves and everything, still it doesn't. But they prefer the cards because the cards will like not. They can also forget about it and pull new cards. Does he care about me now? Or I mean, not that I allow those kinds of. But I mean, yeah, it's like that hope that this person will change and be differently, and that can still they can hang on to that when they connect with the cards. But in this coaching, that is not possible because it's just not. So anyways, yeah, so it's very much about being aware of yourself, who you are, what you want, and certain things, and also what we ourselves come with, what we have, and also meet because we project certain things. And so, but yeah, I won't go through all of that now. I just wanted to mention it, and still no one is here, I think. So yeah. And I think I will just ramble along then about myself, I guess, or something. But yeah, I think my safety or my stability that I have, in many ways, very, very solid. Some people called me like the rock when I was younger because, I mean, yeah, I'm quite much in Ayurvedic sense, kapha, but also my head is all over the place like vata. But I think in my case, my safety within myself, of course, I feel always very good when I have been just with myself. I don't need so much others' confirmation to feel just good. And I don't, yeah, I get influenced, yes, I do, but yeah, it's not most important for me. Also, the fact that I do have spirits and the spirit world always to communicate with. And even before I realized, or I mean, understand it in the way that I understand it now and can communicate in that clear way. Even then, it's just I felt I would belong to this, you could say, like ethereal world, or the world that was next to ours, kind of. I just knew I'm safe, I'm loved. I just knew that all the time. Although in this human dimension, or so, in that, I have been more questioning that and felt unsafe also. And so, but from that space, I think that grounds me or gives me that security or safety to challenge situations and men and yeah, whatever it is I come across. I think that also myself, of course, like, it's challenging to allow intimacy. I was with a couple of girls talking about that the one that I was coaching or had been coaching previously, the friend there said that this person wouldn't allow people in. So I think that's so true. When I also look back in my own relationships and so on, that many times these have been addicts of sorts, and I myself in my sugar addiction, and I think uh, the lack of being close to yourself, or myself in this case, was like mirrored. It's like the other one is also not in touch with themselves fully, like, or that's the maximum intimacy, emotionally intimate intimate thing that I was able to cope with. So now I have, my boundaries are stronger, but also my openness is way better, because I just also trust myself, and I know with myself more so now anyways, that I wouldn't hurt myself, and that I feel worthy of having something that is really intimate. But then it takes something to have the courage to be so close to anyone else. It really takes some courage. Some people may not feel like that. They may just feel that that's all natural and all that. But many people, and women and men, I guess, who struggle with this, understand what I'm saying in that. So, and then you keep meeting those who are almost like mirror that same. Hi, someone who came in, I think. Yeah, I go around about relationship coaching here. Do you see the chat? If you do, you can write there. And I can pull some tarot cards if you have some questions, or if you just want to say something else, it's fine too. Or just hang around here meanwhile I ramble on. That's also okay. So maybe a little bit boring. I don't know, but I will keep rambling. But anyway, so that's one thing that I do that I feel it's so rewarding. Yeah, it's so rewarding. I learned so much from these women, and they are so fantastic. Yeah. And also, I think many patterns that I have been in. Thanks for staying a bit. Anyways, many patterns that I've been in haven't taught me a lot about that positively. I've been rather taught. I mean, yeah, that have also healed me in some ways, absolutely, but also it have just made me more, I guess, scared or hesitant, or I haven't seen the value even actually at times what would that be in a relationship? Because I mean, you hear how crappy they have been. No, but not only, but yeah. So, but I realize more and more that there is something there that I guess most people long for, anyways. That I also do. So, but yeah, you have to work through these sometimes traumas and sometimes, and also be ready to become disappointed. I mean, without breaking. I mean, that's part of life, and that's okay, and we won't die from that. No one so far have been. So, yeah, that's that. What else do I want to say? Do I want to keep talking about that? But yes, maybe I can pull a card for any. I can pull a card for you whether you want to or not. I think that is a cool idea because otherwise I feel like I ignore you who are here. What deck? I will use the Cozy Witch Tarot if that's fine with you. I don't know who you are, but I will use this for you. A card. Maybe if you keep a question in mind, if you want to, if it's really something you wonder, then otherwise they won't answer good. Oh, here you are. It's you. Oh, hi. Do you want a card? Now when I can talk to you, then do you want me to pull a card for you? Yeah, you say okay. Okay, I didn't know who it was, but all right. And actually, I watched this. Oh, I can maybe pull show you this one. I'm not sure I trust you all that much, but I found. Oh, it's not here though. I will see. Wait a second. Just I found some. I haven't watched all of this, but it seems interesting. I just recently listened to also the history pod with about IRA and all that. I actually there was a lot there that I didn't know of. We'll see. So I found some things here. Here they are. I'm sure you're aware of these voices from the grave and oh, wait a second. I will put them here because I want to also watch them myself, but I haven't so far. I haven't gotten time to do that. Oh, we are very sleepy. Oh, stay here. But here are some. I mean, this is probably upsetting. If anything you say is true and you're from there, maybe that is not something you want to be reminded of. But very interesting and crazy about how the history was like. Let's see now. There were 3 links to this, I think, and then Bloody Sunday, and then one of the Bobby Sands and those. I will just put them here. I mean, that's wild, and it's also so. It reminds me of the world today. I think, does it not? Yeah, I will just put out 3. I know, but these were, I think, better than some. I don't know if they are. I haven't seen them, as I said. And also, it's so heavy sometimes, so you don't really, or I don't really have the energy. That's why I stopped. I started watching, but then I just felt I need to like get some positivity into my psyche before I keep watching those. So here is one, and then I will do the cards. So it's about Ireland and all that, and I think it have a lot to teach us today, also about similarities. Like, yeah. Anyways, in a way, I don't know. But... Do you want me to use some other deck or some bit or maybe matches your persecution? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I will take the Cozy Tarot as I did from the beginning. And see what I get for you, just generally. So let's see. First, I get King of Cups. Always compose yourself before giving a response. Oh. And then I get 6 of Swords, but it's reversed. So what I take from this, that this is a very you're a very loving man, though. Oh, was it though? Okay. Anyways, King of Cups, this represents the artistic man and a very loving man, and what else? Yeah, a mature man even. I'm so surprised. No, I'm just kidding, but yeah. So this is all I can say about this right now. Really, this is um, yeah. You hold a lot of emotions actually, and hmm, yeah, the best one you can find. But then we have the Six of Swords reversed, and that is something you need to go from one. I meant March. Oh, about what? Anyways, you, you need to go from one to another. Maybe you need to leave there. And I don't know what you need to do, but it's like from one. Usually, Six of Swords is about going from one situation of living or to something else. I mean, changing lifestyle, or it could be moving actually in some cases, but generally it's like shifting. I mean, go from one to the other. It's like doing something totally different. It's almost like your whole life will change when you do this move over the river, as it says. No. Fed up people. Oh, again, it keeps. I understand that this. How can it not be? I mean, so from what sort of side, if you can say, where it's like the Irish, the Irish that were there from the get go, or the other side, of both, or it's so wild what happened there. I need to actually. That's why I kind of need to. And yeah, it's horrible. I mean, I need to check into this more because I'm very curious at humans overall, how we humans are. Anti-Irish. Oh yeah, yeah. Anti-Irish policies, as it have been always. That was just so horrible, and I won't go into exact correlations, if you say, but um, we should be. I think we humans should be very aware in this time, also not only about what's going on there, but overall the humanity. Have you heard about this whole blocking out the sun and all that goes on right now? Have been planned for long though, but I guess. But yeah, what do I know? But anyways, I mean, there is a lot to say, and when will people be fed up? When will people also want to see things that goes on? um, and how much will we accept? It's scary when people don't see and don't reflect on other things than just la la la. I don't know. That's how I see it. I don't know. But I think probably, I don't know if that is the case. Do you feel like those in Ireland are more aware of what's going on also outside? I mean, in the world that is more oppressive or repressive or so, because that's so close in their knowing, you know because many of us here in Sweden and so on, I feel like that's just, we are not aware that anything could ever happen, like, and people just believe everything that is served, and so, and that's dangerous. Not everyone exactly, but the most people, and they get a little bit upset if you question things. So, yeah, I guess that's more accepted there, or maybe it's also so volatile there, so you can't really talk about things because it will flare up things very harshly. Some do, but many far too brain. Oh, that goes on there too. Yeah. Oh, how could that really be resolved? I mean, all the wounds and all the oppression. Yeah. I will pull a card for Ireland itself. I love Ireland because that's like my spiritual home. I feel I've never been there, but it feels like the whole. I mean, the land and the whole landscape and everything. I think it's the myths and everything from there. I love it. But then the other things that have happened is, oh wow. Anyway, I will pull a card for Ireland. I never did that before for a land. Weird that I first pull a card for your country, not mine. Four of Pentacles. Treat yourself to something shiny every now and then. I think this card, Four of Pentacles, is a card. We'll see what's beneath. There's the Empress. There's beauty to found in every experience. Oh wow, is it really though? But Four of Pentacles is oftentimes like that you have to. Oh, someone says something. Another one. I will ignore that for now. Anyways, that you need to um, keep your money and your proper things that you value and so on, and you need to like take good care and not to be reckless and save. You need to that kind of card. Sometimes it's being too much of that, but I think considering what have happened before, I think that's in people's consciousness all the time. I would assume because nothing was allowed, like kind of, or they were making people starve and yeah, everything. So I think that's maybe, I don't know what the card wants to say, but I guess it's about also to sort of trust that it will be enough and that it will work out or something like that, and not just think of it as a you know cri- crisis or like poverty thinking, that kind of thing. I will have to look at this card again. Oh, maybe I should read about it actually. Four of Pentacles. I will read about it for you. Because I would assume even here people were poor and so on, but that was not that kind of oppression and so unfair and so yeah, it's unbelievable. Just so, but I think it lives in people's minds. Yeah, anyway. I'm just holding my resources close. You never know what could happen, right? Yeah, that's, I think, the mindset of people because they have seen that this can change suddenly and anything can actually happen. And also those who should protect can attack and whatever. And also just people who don't even defend themselves, anything can happen. That's what your people or those in Ireland know. So anyway, the witch says, chuckling nervously, most people would probably agree that the responsible thing is to have a few dollars tucked away in case of in a rainy day. However, this card may indicate that you are doing much more than just saving a few dollars here and there. It may have started as a way to create a little security for yourself, but all you've created is unfounded fear around spending. Maybe this is a pattern that many in Ireland may have. Okay. I will just put this away. Oh, anyway, so what does it say more? Yeah, this isn't to say that you should go blow all your savings on a cauldron full of frivolous things, just that you're worthy of being spoiled sometimes. So go buy that plant or crystal you've been eyeing or something else, whatever is in your whatever you want. But yeah, I think probably that is what it shows, that because of all these experiences, people also about this march. I don't know what the exact thing were now, but they probably are very vigilant or aware of slightest, also maybe this was something bigger, but maybe also tendencies, and that I wish we were here more so aware that it can actually go overboard quite quickly. So, but yeah, I guess this was just a reflection of what the whole country feel like, sort of, and maybe hopefully it can somehow, some way become smoother. And I don't know. I need to pull another card for Ireland. Sorry, you didn't ask for this, but I want to know if there is a advice, just because that was more like a mirror, I guess. An advice how to deal with this. Knight of Cups. This is like love. Yeah. Maybe this won't end specifically in a good way. I mean, not in a bad way, but it. Oh, that was 1/11/22. But anyway, at the time, romanticize the present moment every chance you get. It says. So it's like being yeah, you know, I will read this for you because you are like the King of Cups then, which is so super amazing and surprising. But yeah, so a Knight of Cups, it's a great day to fall in love with everyone and everything, isn't it? To have this mindset, rather, to like look for this and look for the beauty and look, The Knight asks you, in some readings, this card will represent a teenager or perhaps a young adult, but in most of your readings, you'll find that it's probably represents a type of person who never fails to captivate everyone around them with their enchanting personality. This person sees life through a lens of longing and may express these feelings through writing, painting, music, or perhaps grand displays of affection. If this represents you, then remember to safeguard your precious heart. If this is a person in your life, then be careful with their precious heart for as long as it's in your hands. Yeah, I guess, oh, how much you wish people would more do this. But yeah, it's so very beautiful, again, to the landscape and all these myths. And I mean, there is so much power also there, I think. I mean, underneath the whole landscape, that's how I feel. It's something there that is very magical. So maybe, yeah, maybe it is about to find and look for these things, but not also be blind, of course, to potential threats or people or whatever is that is trying to you know yeah, have those policies put onto people. So yeah, anyways, I don't know too much about that as I wish, I guess. I will have to check. Oh, just a thumbs up from someone. I don't know what that meant. So anyway, yeah, maybe you fell asleep here. I don't know. Should I go on about the whole whatever I was talking about, or do you want to share something or talk about something else? I have watched things before, so I know basically, or like vaguely, I would say, but not too much. But it was horrible how they were treated. Yeah. Okay, I will just chat for myself, and maybe you fall asleep. People do that when I talk. So, and then you can say something if you want to. I will check in. I will just not look all the time here then. Anyways, I was into that relationship coaching, which is at least as much for myself that I do it, actually. That gives me a lot. So Yeah. So, as I said, I don't feel like, but you were the king of cups there, which would be perfect. Maybe not for me, you are. But, anyways, um, I don't feel really excited about dating. Feel rather not so. I mean, now I just talk about myself, but I know if I want to meet someone, I have to like meet them, right? You have to, if I want to, and I do want to. But yeah, not so positive about that. And I don't seek. I think I'm also with my age. I'm very, I guess, judgmental. It takes quite a lot for me to even think. I mean, I dismiss quickly. Yeah. It doesn't have to be a lot for me to just not be interested. Yeah, so I don't know how that will go. Previously, I was seeing potential and projecting all things I wanted to them. Now I think I'm too much in the other direction, maybe. So, but I long for it, and I think it's possible. Sometimes I think it's not possible, but I do think it's possible. And in my case, I think the worry I have the most is if I should talk about that, but I don't think I'm worried exactly. But the thing I think will be most difficult, I would say, is that I demand freedom like the Irish. No, but yeah, truly. I don't want to be in a relationship where I'm not saying that I would want to have like other partners and so on. That's not what I mean. But I mean, I want to not adjust my myself. I don't want to adjust to my choices and all kinds of things to someone else's whatever. And I don't know what if there is anyone out there who would agree with that. I would agree with them also not doing so. But then again, I would like some kind of, continuity or I mean meeting or stuff. Otherwise, it's nothing at the same time. So, but yeah, probably it's possible. But I think many people think about relationships as, oh, hi. Hey, yeah, people can ask. Feel free. What do you want to ask? And be aware that I won't sugarcoat. Oh, really? Good to hear. Yao. Oh gosh. Yoao. What's next for me professionally? Okay. Maybe I should take another deck. Yeah, I feel like this is so soft, the little cozy witches one. So I will take another deck. Which one? Which one? I will take on. Oh, there is also this zombie tarot, but maybe that's too much. I will take the psychic tarot by John Holland. Okay. Let's see what's next for you professional. Know that I don't do this as a psychic. I just read the cards. So they won't maybe tell me exactly what it is, but they will give a hint. And also you can, I mean, this is just where it's going now. You can influence it, of course, the future. Let's see now, as I see it. Whoa. So where it's going. Uh-oh. You were warned. Okay. Wow. The thing that I see here. Okay, I will first say what cards is it. This is the Fool reversed and Eight of Cups reversed. And my interpretation of these, you maybe understand them in a different way or so on, but my interpretation is that there are not so many opportunities available for you right now, because this usually means that every opportunity is open, like the whole world is there for you. I don't know if this is you who do not want to leave. I guess so, because of this reversed emotional withdrawal card. Because that is about someone that is quite content and kind of like it, but there are some factors that still are missing. I think this is mainly than whatever work or professional thing you talk about. Maybe it is also like this. I just must mention this, that if you have some other question at heart, maybe this is an answer to that, because this is about emotional things. Yeah. So, but what it says is that this Eight of Cups reversed is that you feel that there are so many things you like about where you are at or what you're doing and so on, but there are some things lacking or something that aren't fully content for you, or maybe just one thing that you feel like, oh no, no, like, and that make you not leave because you don't know where to go. And now I hear a song in my I don't know where to go. How goes that song? Never mind. I don't even know what song it is. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I see. That probably this is not that the opportunities aren't there. I think it's more so that you won't leave to check what's there, because you kind of want to know ahead of time before you leave where you're at now, and you need to kind of start going. You need to take steps in that direction, even if you don't know where you're going. You know what you aren't pleased with right now, so therefore you should. I mean, the advice here is to go, to stand up and go in some directions away from where you are at, because you know that you aren't pleased there fully, and whatever comes, it will come. You don't have to know that beforehand, because then you will stay stuck in a way. Do you understand? What kind of song is it that I have on my I'll try to Google it. Oh, oh no, it starts beeping around here also. I think this is like an 80s song or even 70s. Don't know where to go. Do you understand? I can't sing it even. Um, no, I will try another thing here. I think I try to figure out what kind of song this is. No, this is not the song. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to just find the song now. I think there are messages in the song. Do you understand the messages here? This is like it, but it's not like you are limited by these cards if you're still here, or if I don't know. Otherwise, there's just one here now, so I don't know. Well, anyways, so I think maybe you left. I hope you understood. But I want to stress that, really say that this doesn't mean that there aren't any. It may be a feeling you have that there aren't many opportunities available, and also I think mostly it means that you block them. You need to go out there, explore the world, yeah, to figure what it is. I hope you got something out of that, and then I will just go on talking and maybe have someone falling asleep to that. If there is anything else I wanted to say actually there. Yeah. Also, so I'm a very intense person, so it's hard for me. I think it's a very good thing to grow back to relationships and so. And maybe this also was a message for relationships rather, because it was about the emotional things. So maybe that was a question you had at heart, but still asked about the professional. Then they would answer what's most important to you right now. Anyways, I think it's very good to become friends first. I mean, there have to be some attraction, and that's very important to me, anyways. But some people can be together with someone they are just friends with. I wouldn't want that. But good to be friends, though, also. But yeah, I think I'm very intense. So it's difficult to slow that down so that you can first become friends. But I think it's a good thing. I don't know if I'm capable, though. Yeah. Anyways. Uh, because you also put on some kind of strange glasses when you look at people only through your romantic yeah thing. Oh, Percy. I do. You know, you are the king of cups. I do need so many cuddles. Oh my. Do I though? I need other things also than cuddles, but yes. Oh my. How what that is something I really all the physical things, yeah. I'm positive to those, but I'm the other thing, the whole whatever expectations comes with it. That's what I question. Uh I mean, I'm not so sure. As I was talking about previously there, I I think most people want to like other maybe they want to live together, maybe they want to like be like constantly attached to each other, not constantly maybe, but you know, I really would love to have someone to be with often probably or something, but I love my space alone and I need it so much. Maybe it's also because I'm a psychic. I need that really, really, really much. So I don't know how, where would I fit that actually. But yeah, we will see if it ever happens. Maybe that's something in the past already. I don't know. It feels like it some days. And also being so skeptical. Hmm. But yeah, cuddles, that is something I totally love more than much things. And I mean, I have my cat though, so I have to against her will. No, not against the will, but yeah. So, anyways, so were you on those now friendly smooches now and then? Yeah, wow. Yeah, that would be good, but I think I need more hot stuff. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I will have to. But what is this? What is this song? First of all, I will try to say it. Got to go. I can't sing the song. You know? Do you know what song it is? This one about the. Don't know what. Oh God, I can't. I will have to find it afterward. But I like to hear songs, and I like the messages in the songs. Yeah. So I will send this then to you about hot stuff. Also, I love old music, but you already know that. I love new music sometimes also, but I have to turn it off. But maybe more so the old ones and silly music. I love that. So yeah, yeah. Try not to though. Try not to. But I mean, yeah, yeah. What can I say? Yeah, that's the problem. Also being silly is my problem. I was like a child. Let's see. What am I looking for now? That where to go? What song is that? No, I can't. I don't know. I have no clue. But this one, looking for some hot stuff. Maybe I should look at the text there. But I know it this evening. Probably it just goes like that and nothing else. I don't know. Yeah, but anyways, were you at those that march, or did you like see it, or you weren't? Did you hear it, or were you there for that? Or were you there? I don't recall what you wrote. Now you start to go overboard. I will be blocked on YouTube if I say stuff, so I will just say, hmm. I won't say anything more about that now. Then I don't even know who you are. I mean, this is weird. So go back to Dublin here, and talk about that then. So, or what have you been doing today? Tell me. I will have some water. I need to get some water for this to cool myself down. Uh, you will hear the sound here. I'm not going to the bathroom. I'm just pouring some water. Yeah, I gosh, I got totally off track here. So back to track. Wow. Yeah. But for sure I would want to be, I'm very selective, I must say. And also would want it to be faithful, yeah. I don't, when I was younger, I was kind of a wild child, some people would say maybe, but that was long ago. And I would rather have something serious with one person for a long time at least than uh, jumping around here and there. It's not like my thing. It feels stressful also. Maybe it's good for some, I don't know. I wouldn't want to though. Um, so where are you when it comes to that? Do you have a wife or something? Child? I don't know your age or anything. Tell me more. Do you have kids? Or do you want to talk about something else? Do you want to go on? I can't because they will block me on YouTube if I talk more like that. I wouldn't do that anyways, but what do you mean, right? I don't know what you mean with that. So, but yeah, and also I don't think that those places like Tinder, someone actually hacked me. So if I'm still there, I have no clue. I was just there for a short while, and then someone hacked me, and then I couldn't access it, but it was still there. So it was validated also. So now I don't want to validate anything because then I wasn't there, but some hacker was there as me, which is weird. So no, I don't like the things online. I don't think, I mean, people find each other all kinds of ways, but I prefer to meet them. Yeah, maybe here, who knows? But like in life, in person, like if it's meant to be, as people say. No, I don't know. Yeah. So what else is on your mind today? Selective and cautious is best. Oh, yeah. But also, I mean, I've been single now. My last relationships were the two people I was married to. I mean, I wasn't married to two people. I was married to two after each other, let's say. And well, not after each other, you say. Yeah. The first, we are still best friends. And we were best friends 10 years before we got married. So, yeah, he's a wonderful man. But the other one, I think I may have been a little bit intoxicated or something. I mean, I was recovering from being very sick, and I think those toxins had gone up to my brain too much. No, I'm not saying it was all bad, but yeah. Anyways, not going into that. There were positive things there too. But anyways, so that was my last relationships, and they were quite serious in my mind anyway. So I don't know how to, and this was so long ago. So I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say, I don't, I think I'm maybe not too selective, but too cautious, maybe. Yeah. Because being like I have been so since then, I think it's very difficult to ever meet someone. I don't know how to do that then. So, yeah. Do you have any suggestions? What to do? Actually, I have to go soon. You are also very tired, but if you have some suggestions on this, that would be awesome. Of course, I would want that. That would be fast. I mean, sometimes I tell myself that, but that's what the reason why I do also relationship coaching, because I have to realize myself, because for many years also I hear that with also some other single women, that they like, oh, I don't want that, oh no, I'm glad I'm not, like, because we just think about the problematic things with it and what it cost us, maybe that wasn't good, but that's not what we are after. We want something that is good, of course, yeah. So I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried to. Oh, let's say you say something. Robots are getting good. No, I don't want those. Are you a robot? No, you're the king of cups. No, no, I want something real, something emotional, and yeah, and I need to be there myself in that sense also, and that's also tricky. But yeah, but to realize that is like the first step, to not have those defenses up as if I don't want to meet someone, because yeah, so far I think even though I have had I fell in love with people after that, and so I feel like not people, like not many, but I feel I have not wanted a relationship still, because that seems so far-fetched and complicated and all kinds of things. But I have to realize that is actually what I want, but I want it on my terms and my terms only. So as you say, robots, no. No, I don't want robots. So, but you didn't say anything about that. So you are the king of cups. Do you have a woman that you love though? Or so? When I have a thing up, you see where I go with this all the time. Some change partner every month or two. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. And also, I feel like I can't say that for sure what would happen. But I think that, first of all, I feel very content by myself. I don't feel a need for a partner like that. But it would be wonderful also. I believe if it was good, it would be wonderful. But um, yeah, and therefore I want to take it slow because I want it to last. And also, I'm not quick to leave, I don't think, if I go into something. Then I want to resolve things. I want to be a team with someone where we are not like pulling in different directions. I want us, whatever happens, I would want us to be able to find a way to resolve it. It's not always possible. Things can happen that make it impossible, actually. But or maybe not impossible, but yeah, I wouldn't take like shit. I wouldn't take anything like that. But yeah, things can still happen that are complicated, or maybe always do in relationships, more or less so. And I think I wouldn't leave easily. It takes a lot for me to, when I engage in someone. For previously, I've stayed way too long though, because that have been really bad situations in some situations. Yeah. But so I think I wouldn't do that. But also I would probably try to resolve things in a, or rather, not I think I would try to do this with the other person. Hopefully, a more mature way than I mean, since it was a long time ago. Maybe the skills we both have had in those situations to find good solutions and so on, or meet and actually talk for real and stuff, may have not been the most developed. And I think at least I am better at that now. So, when it comes to all kinds of things, even as you mentioned there that I can't talk about here on YouTube, stuff like that, I think it's very important to be like open. Yeah. And yeah, that's what I want anyway. Someone that I don't want the I don't want what do I want? Yeah, I want a communication that is honest and as far as it goes. It's not that anyone is maybe honest all the time, but you know, when it comes to the connection, that we know what we mean and what we feel and what our needs are or whatever it is, you know. I don't see how that could go wrong then. Or do you? I mean, it's only when you stop communicating or communicate things that aren't real, then it goes out. What do you say? Downwards, or what do you say? So maybe that's not what you say, but yeah. So, but I mean, it's easy to say when you're not in a relationship, as much as if you don't have kids, tell everyone or whatever it is, dogs, telling everyone what's the right way to do it. And then when you're in it, you may be different. But I hope I must be more mature now than I have been, anyways. Can't be as bad. so, so what else are on your mind then? Are you still here? Yeah, you are still here though. Oh, my cat too. She's coming here. Yeah. And that is, I'm so lazy also and comfortable. I love to just be cozy with my cat. No one, if you just sleep in the same bed with a human. I mean, my cat, she have her own blanket that is like human size, her own, everything in my bed. But anyways, and she does only use her own though. That's so sweet. Yeah, but anyway, to sleep beside another person, even, I mean, probably you can get used to that pretty quickly, and I would love it, I'm sure. But that was a long time ago even, and it can also be uncomfortable, and you see where I'm so against this. You want no pressure thing, I think, respectful. Yeah. And also I want that kind of thing where you sleep together. I mean, as of sleep, I mean like in being asleep. But not all the time. I love to sleep by myself. That's like because I'm so lazy and so comfortable with everything I do. And I mean, I guess I love to be single in a way, but I want to be, yeah, as you said, snuggles, Dr. Snuggles. Yeah. Yeah, the part of the thing that becomes difficult when it comes, as I've experienced this myself, this when it comes to guys, men, is that I don't think men actually are able to fully respect a woman that is like yeah, I think there are several things. Maybe there are those guys, but when I won't go into all my experiences, but when I was younger, then Wilder also, maybe not, but I acted more like Wilder. I realized it's the same persons that could be very respectful to me when it comes to, yeah, they was seeking my advice or whatever that have happened since I was in my 20s, those who were like many years older also, guys. And so, but and they really kept me in high regard when it comes to these things, but they could also be very disrespectful when it comes to various other things. And I don't even know how that like goes together, but I think that it's like something. Now my cat is listening, who is outside my door. Is it you? Anyway, yeah, it's not good. Anyway, so what was I going to say about that? Yeah, she really listens. She's like a watchdog, this one. She can see through walls. She knows everything that moves. Anyways, yeah, so I think, because I have thought about the fact of just having some not random dude, but like just having that kind of thing, and not a relationship, not closer like emotionally and so on. First of all, I think I would not be I wouldn't feel good about it. So I've just not. I mean, it wouldn't be good for me either way. But also, I think the respect is so very important to me, and I think it's very difficult to find. I mean, there are for sure exceptions when it comes to that, but if you don't have that closer intimacy, I don't think you get that respect really, not fully at least. And so that in itself would just be um, like a no to me. Yeah, because yeah, I have demands nowadays, anyways. Oh man, yeah, I've changed. I think that comes with age for all women, even in relationships when they are in long relationships. I think, yeah, it changes. I was this kind of person who was more so into not pleasing the others. I was pleasing myself by making them happy in every kind of way, as I thought, as I've tried at least, and so on. It actually was very satisfying for myself to do that, but not like forever, like years and years and years, and then you get suddenly become a bitch or you get mad. Like, yeah, so now I'm very, I guess, selfish in a way. Yeah, I want what I want for myself, for what it gives me, but also, of course, in a relationship I would want the other person to feel happy, hopefully, as well. But I mean, yeah, it's not my first like aim. How weird, or how bad does this sound now? But I think yeah, I think it's because of for how long I just ignored myself and also my needs. I didn't put them at least not at the front. Yeah, and that's also why I hesitate when it comes to relationships overall, because I haven't seen. I was with my previous husband, previous that I'm still good friends with. Um, I guess it's there. I also experienced that he respects me still, and he did, although we have our discussions and stuff. And so, of course, still, but we never really was fighting or anything, actually. But we have been discussing harshly, especially I have been he called me Durga, yeah, the Hindu goddess there. Yeah, like anyway. But yeah, what was I going to say about that then? It was that yeah, there I realized how it is to be free. I mean, we cared about and still care about each other very, very much, and have a lot of love for each other. It never really changed in that sense, but we are not meant to be in a relationship like that still. But I miss him a lot. Like, we live farther away from each other, but anyways, we talk as never mind. There I experienced that I can be so free, and I mean, that should be, I don't know if that is everyone's aim. I don't think it is, but for me, I really want to not be so much influenced in what I choose or what I do or whatever. I want to have the lifestyle I want to have, and in that situation or that relationships, we both were like that. He didn't bend to my wishes, let's say, and I didn't. He never demanded or asked me to like adjust to his, and that is very loving, I feel. Yeah, but there is still some consideration, and you have to kind of match, or I wouldn't say maybe compromise, but you have to like, yeah, find ways to match yourself with each other, I guess. Otherwise, it's nothing. But do you understand what I'm saying here? Are you asleep? Oh my. So, but you never answered. I pour my heart out here. Tell me, are so you King of Cups, you do have a girl, I think, because how can you carry all that love without sharing it with someone? So you have a wife or something, I guess. And that's wonderful. And what do you think is most important? I mean, I've heard that before, and I never really figured it out. No, never really thought it was so important, I think. Yeah, I think I don't know what I think really, but communication. You have heard that always. Some experts say that. Wow, that's so important. I don't know, but I think to me, it's not really extremely important. Though I mean, it's important that there is some authenticity in between you. You don't always have to discuss it, but also, I think to me, it's more so. What was I going to say? I'm tired too. I mean, yeah, inspiration. That was what I was going to say. I want to be inspired with that person, however it is. I don't, because I can like talk to anyone. I mean, when it comes to things, because I can talk forever, as you have noticed. So, and sometimes I thought about this, that I should need, like, if in a relationship, I would need several guys, because not one could handle me. I mean, just out of consideration for them, I thought. But I don't want it. It's enough with one. So, Diamond Heart. Hey, oh, you're single with all that love. So, do you need a card? Want a card, Diamond Heart, or have a question or something? We are discussing relationships here. You can add in some 2 cents or whatever you want if you have some. Yeah, and I think personally, I'm so very. I'm strong on boundaries now, way stronger at least. So I'm not sure. I think that would be conflict, and I don't want that. So. Oh, you just left your. I'm wrecked, but had too much coffee. Okay. I just left my boyfriend. He was boring. So, in what way was he boring? Let me know. So. And also, I think in my case, I think I want things to be just smooth and calm and fun and all that immediately. I don't want it to be like a struggle and oh no. And I guess it doesn't have to be struggle, but a snuggle. No, it doesn't have to be that bad. But I think I suspect that it have to be like hardships that I don't want to. Let's see now. When we interacted, he didn't have nothing to say. Oh, he was not interested. That's what it was. So it's good that you left him. They show signs when they aren't. So, and some people are like, may have some other problems, probably also, or shy or whatever. But generally, I think that's when they don't give a lot back, because they don't feel a need to, because they have no agenda, like, really to stay. So, yeah. So, do you want a card on this, or no money? Is that what you wanted to say? Persecution. That harsh word. When we, yeah, you said that. Do you want some card, Diamond Heart? Do you want to ask something? I mean, you can ask me something. I don't know if I have an answer, but if you want me to pull a card or something. I mean, I am in this dysfunctional relationship with my cat, so I don't even. But it's very loving, though, most of the time. But it's stressful also. So I think, how can I even cope in it? I don't know. Ask about somebody else. His name is Zach. Yeah, of course. But be mindful that what I seeing the cards, first of all, I don't read this in a psychic sense, and also I don't sugarcoat. So if you don't like this, then I'm sorry. So okay, I will pull like I don't pull cards for other people exactly. So I will, by the way, use the Light Seers Tarot, and do like a relationship reading for you. It's let's see, 8 cards it is. Okay, you and Zach, right? First, I will just pull a card for you. 5 of Swords. Oh, how is this? This is like a bully. Oh no, have you been so harsh with him? And I'm giggling then. Um, uh, I think you. This sounds bad to say to you, Diamond Heart, but 5 of Swords is to me like the bullying card. It's also someone who like to win, to be on top, and not in that way, because maybe, but I mean like, yeah, you would not allow anyone to bring you down, anyways. Um, and maybe you don't care much if you like a little bit crush someone else. Wow, harsh. Okay, this is how I try to make make them, no, not make them, but yeah, it's better than the other exception. But I think maybe you also could take others in consideration a bit. Ah, yeah, that sounds bad, really, doesn't it? Oh my. But let's see. You have had your reasons, let's say. We will, and also I think this is very much mentally with words. If someone come at you, you will bring them down. You can be like on point, know what will hurt them the most. Yeah, really good. But also some people don't really mean it really bad, and then they maybe they bring this with them half of their life now. Okay, we'll see him then. Zach here. Oh, poor guy. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Okay, Zach. Whoa, King of Pentacles. He's like turned away from you though. So right now he's older than you, right? Yeah, because I mean this is a very calm person and very entitled also. So this can be a clash, I must say. You cannot use these words towards this guy. I'm just telling you. Is he younger? Oh, but he have a very stable if it's just his personality or mindset or so, he's very solid. I mean, very like grounded. Yeah, yeah. As a person, he's mature. And if you lash out at him like in a negative, like aggressive way, or if you just I mean, it's one thing if there is a discussion when you both try to express your opinions or what it is, but when you try to um win like by bringing someone right right down, I mean, you can do it. He will not take that though. He won't be offended, but he will not accept it, you know. Yeah. So you will really have to try to not get into that pattern, because he will not take that. He will leave and he will not come back. So he knows his value, and he will not be okay with that. So and I also think this guy entitled, but he will not, I mean, cross your boundaries. I don't think so. But if he would, then of course you can do whatever. But I think you need to keep your words a little bit in check, especially when it comes to relationship. I can relate a little bit to that, because they become also more soft and vulnerable towards you. So when you say words, they can like really go way further in. I think you don't have an anger issue exactly, but you may have been through situations where you have been treated like badly then previously, now to connect it to this maybe, and you will not allow that to happen again, and that is a really good thing. But still, you maybe forget sometimes also that if you break others, I mean, they are also vulnerable. They also have their insecurities and all kinds of things, and it becomes too harsh for them because you have this what do they say, gift of gab. You have this ability to use your words in a very, very sharp way if you want to. Yeah. Okay, moving on with this guy then. Your how you view yourself now. This will be very interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. I get like the Empress reversed and Seven of Pentacles reversed. I think. How can I say about this? I think you have a little bit of a lack, although you won't say that, a bit of lack of self esteem or of sorts, or maybe lack of trust, rather, like a little bit of lack of trust that you will get what you want, or that you can just be receptive and calm and you know, feminine or a follower like that, that you can be just given what you want. So yeah, okay, good. So let's see how he sees you then. King of Pentagram here, or Pentacles, how he views you. Okay. Right now, as I said about the card, he looks in another direction, so I don't think you have a lot of opinions. Like, I think if there are any, this is, by the way, Five of Swords. No, five of Wands reversed, and this generally is upright. It means like that you may not want to build the same thing or in the same direction, but this is reversed, so I don't think there is any negative. I don't think you see any conflict or any bad things or negative things at all with you. Maybe you also have an idea that you may be able to build something together if he thinks a lot about it at all. But I think his focus for now is not very much on you. It's like you are part of people around him, I guess. Just I haven't seen him in a while. Okay, because here these people are just doing their different things, one doing one and one in another direction and that kind of. So yeah, okay, let's see now. How he views himself. Oh, okay. I think here I get there are many cards reversed here. The Magician reversed and the Nine of Swords reversed. As I said, he's very stable, and so he sleeps good at night and so on. He does not. He is not the person with anxiety issues. He take care of things one after another if he have something to deal with, kind of. But also this Magician reversed, I feel like. I mean, I don't know what he's up to, let's say, but he's developing something or doing something that um, that takes very much of his concentration, and he feels like he's not fully getting it yet. He feels like a novice or someone that's new at something, and he wants to master it. He wants to control it. He tried to learn something or so on. No, no, Nine of Swords reversed. I maybe said something else. But it's when it's upright, it's someone that have anxiety and can't sleep. But this is reversed. So then he is someone that doesn't make. I mean, he doesn't take his questions with him and just wander back and forth and can't sleep. He sleeps soundly and good, but still he's very focused. He is not. He's very calm, you know. So if he would have some worries or some things he want to resolve, he would just take action one after another what he needs to do rather than lay and think about worry things about things and stuff. But there is still something he doesn't feel like he master yet, and he wants to do so with this Magician reversed. So he's very focused on learning something or beginning to control something or something like that. Okay, how you see him then? Oh, I need to put my leg up here and just sit crazily. Okay, how you view him? Oh, that's so silent cards. They don't want to say anything about that. So 10 of Wands reversed. This is a card that upright represents someone that have had a tough path, or it's very very heavy and they can hardly take it. Like, and I think this mean then reverse that you think that would be an easy and path, that it would be like, yeah, non-complicated, yeah, easy going in a way also, I believe, but also just uplifting and fun, or like positive. So and also 10 generally is a new start, but I think you also feel, I mean, there is a message in the upright meaning also, is that you may have had it tough, and that's maybe why you have become quite tough too. But I mean, the past so far, where your journey have been up until now, you have had to deal with a lot and carry lots of stuff. Maybe this is from childhood even, and you want things to be easy, and yeah, I think so. Anyway, then I just jump anyway. So yeah, I think that's how you see him, that he could help carry your burdens really truly, or ease them also. Not that you have maybe a lot of burdens right now, or so, but you want it, you want your life to be smooth, and also, as they say of King of Pentacles, as Percy may have wanted to write there, that is also called sugar daddy sometimes. So he have resources in all kinds of ways, and that's why also you feel like you would have someone to lean on a little bit rather than something more wishy-washy. Okay, so your relationship to him then, towards him. Okay, this is balance or temperance, but reversed also. There is an imbalance. I guess this imbalance is very much that you may not be so much in touch then, right? Rather in your mind or in your fantasies or so. And I will see his relationship to you. Or maybe you haven't just met. Okay, I dropped the card. I have to watch what it is. Oh, this is 10 of Cups. Yeah, I think this is very positive though. Yeah, I think if he just, I don't know if he knows about your interest or something, but oh, I dropped a lot of cards here. I think he sees you as someone who he also think, or maybe you don't think that, but he think you are the one he could have a family with, or like a happy life with, like all positive things. There is nothing negative here in his mindset about you, but his focus is very much on himself and what he wants to learn and be better at, or brilliant at maybe even. And also, yeah, he doesn't maybe know that you are interested in this. Is that so? Yeah, so, but yeah, he's like in a more, what can I say, like not random way, but of course, yeah, it have passed his mind. And so of course, yeah, I mean, not of course, I don't know who you are, but um yeah, and he see you in super positive ways. You are like, I'm not saying you are like family, but you could be in a way. Maybe he feel like connected to you in some special way though. So 10 of Cups is like a brilliant card for relationships. I mean, it's like happy forever card. And yeah, but we have this trouble with the swords and your words though. Aside from that, you haven't met that yet, I'm sure. So yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, he thinks it will be a good match. I mean, it have crossed his mind that wow, like, but at the same time, I don't think he's sure that you have an interest in him, right? because then he would be like more so turned to get focused on that, I guess. So he's just like, I think maybe you both have it in your dreams, so to speak. Yeah, you're very welcome. I hope it goes whatever way you want, and I hope you bite your tongue a little bit, or your lip, or breathe and learn some techniques to just to not be too quick to use those harsh words. Yeah, because it sometimes people won't forget them. So even though you just in the moment, I mean, don't mean them so harshly. So even if you do, but so yeah. So that seems great, right? Yeah, I don't know. Should I go? It's just laughing. Yeah. I've been here for 2 hours now. I maybe should go. What time is it? Well, it's not so late. What is your culture? And where are you? What time of day, night is it? Yeah. So I have to do some exercise, some small ones, but I've been so I've felt so tired. Oh gosh, I need to call my friend also. I've been so tired this week, but we are like doing some checking up on each other to like eat better, all those things that, yeah. And this week we haven't been so impressive, none of us. So we should talk tonight about that. Uh, yeah. But we have soft goals though. Yeah. So nice. Nice. But you, King of Cups, I would like to know more about you now then. About the whole King of Cups. I mean, wow, that's like the man all girls seek. All want this. Oh, maybe yeah. Some are after the King of Pentacles because he have the pentacles, he have the money. But I mean, those who want this emotional connection is the King of Cups. Is the guy, you know. So then that's you. So then I have to get to know you then, though. Maybe I do know you. I don't know who you are. What do you say? Ro, hear you. You mean something else, I guess. There. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Mm-hmm. Something else we want to talk about? I also want to go in and talk about yoga sometimes. Oh, I have to watch another one of those because I am training to become a yoga teacher. You could say, but I'm very lazy when it comes to that, or distracted, or what I can say. I love it so much, but yeah, my focus shifts. Yeah. So I haven't gotten far in that process, but I really want to. So yeah. Yeah, I've gotten somewhere, but yeah, to hear you. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Nice to see your writing. So when are we going to meet then? Or do we meet? Are you someone? I mean, sometimes I want to believe what you say, but I think also sometimes probably you have been so active. I feel like you like yoga. Oh, good. Probably you are like someone I know then, I would assume. Do you do yoga? What kind of yoga do you do? Yoga is fantastic. It's the only time my mind ever becomes silent if I've done some asanas and or kriyas and sit and my mind just don't have thoughts or anything. It's not often that happens, but when it happens, I never want to leave. It's like blissfully. I mean, wow. And that's like that's where I want my mind not all the time to be, but it's indescribable. And nothing else have gotten me to that place where it's only stillness there. That's fantastic. Oh, you like to watch it? Yeah, that's cool too. You don't do it, or I guess I need to get back to you guys some other day. Now that it works, I have been on my way here so many times, but I, yeah, it was not working, YouTube. So for me, so I was so mad. Um, hmm. So I can't sit here forever tonight then, so I will have to go. But nice to have you here. What else is there on my mind? Is there anything else I need to talk about right now before I go? I don't think so. I think to be like me, I have this Vata mind, which is like space and air. It moves quickly back and forth in all kinds of ways. And also physically more like a Kapha person. But I'm so interested in so many things. I'm so inspired by so many things all the time. I don't understand how anyone can be bored. I've never been bored, aside from if I'm stuck with people in a certain place where I can't like do whatever. But then I can always go inwards, and that's fun too. So, but I always like almost all the time I have fun, and I don't even understand how you cannot. So yeah, I can understand. I've felt really bad sometimes also, so I understand that. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Stretches. Are you the ones who talked about that? Did you do stretches? Did you do Kundalini yoga? Did you do like did you talk about these um stretches in the sky? Is that you? Are you the king of cup? Then you must have matured exponentially, or what is the word? If that's you, I don't know what have happened lately. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me anymore. Yeah. And if that's you, then you have totally been part of making me non-surprisable. So, but maybe that's not you. Who knows? Well, anyways, how to end this now? I don't know really what to say. I need to go and do a few other things like, but I'm so glad I could tap. I get so surprised when I go. I mean, sometimes I also impulsively, all the time, I go in here impulsively. I never plan it really. So now I was pretty sure I couldn't even get in. So I was even more surprised. So it took me 15 minutes to even get to whatever, anywhere. Poor people who want to watch it. I pulled 3 cards for 1, 2, 3 also beforehand at the beginning. No, not at the beginning, but like 15 minutes in. So yeah. Astral kissing sometime. Are you doing those? Yeah, thanks. Or maybe don't send them to me, please. Send astral kisses. And now my lamp is blinking as well. This is the girl probably. I did a reading for a girl who passed quite recently. And since then, she's talking to me sometimes and so on. Shall I listen to what she wants to say? Maybe she wants to be included in this, or maybe it's something else. Shall I check? Because it's nothing wrong with the lamp. It's just, I will do that anyways, because I like the spirits to talk to us. Okay, we will see what they say. Okay, this is secretive though. Maybe they tell me who you are. Okay. Yeah. But this woman, yeah, she talks about you a little bit though. But this woman who passed, she was not so much for many words though. She's quite like she keep it quite short what she wants to say. But I won't say that though. But I think maybe I can be like somewhat on the right track here. Let's just say that. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for those astral kisses if they were sent my way. And take care. And maybe I will be a little bit prepared, or at least not totally shocked that I got in here again next time. Let's hope. And if anyone have an extra computer, this computer that I have will only work until October. Okay, bye. And then it won't. So I hope I will get another one before then. Maybe you can fix that to me. Then we will see. Anyway, we will talk later. Thanks for being here, and bye for now. What do you thought? Oh, now I need to hear that then. Bye, I thought. Then I keep talking. I will hear if she wants to say something to you specifically, this girl. She doesn't blink in the lamp anymore, but I will see, because I felt bad that I didn't say something to you because she talks about you with me. So yeah, I was going. I'm not very good at that. Let's see. I was just I thought you were going. You said bye. All right, so let's see. What if she wants to say to you something? Oh, she says, take it absolutely, totally calm right now. Actually, she says it's in Swedish, so probably you know Swedish very well, but at least she's Swedish, so. So you said bye, yeah. But anyway, take it totally, absolutely calmly now, she says. So maybe you are an intense person as well, as some of us. And she recommends to be calm. Or maybe it's just like overall in your life, you need to do that. I can't stop now, obviously. I don't know. Maybe I should talk to her. I mean, she's here. She can talk. I mean, if she want to. I mean, if I want to, she answers. Do you have any question to her, to the spirits that is here? Spirit, not spirits. It's one. I don't know her. I didn't know her when she was alive, though. But maybe you have some question, and maybe she have some answers. I don't know. But she's around. But there is something she is saying that you are like, maybe she didn't say that, but maybe you are pushing yourself too quickly or something. You need to like take it easy. Yeah, probably that's what she meant. She used other words. Maybe now also she said like, stop now. It's enough. I've heard enough now. I don't know why she lingers here. I think she wants to still talk to her friend that I did a reading with this woman to her friend when she just recently passed, and then she stays. But yeah. But do you have a question to her? Maybe a question I don't know. Maybe she can answer it to you, and then you get so surprised. Maybe not. Or maybe she won't. I don't know. Oh, I really have to go. But I feel really happy being here again with you. So have things, by the way. Oh, by the way, have you know that song? It wasn't you, it was the other, but still. You know that song that was someone else, right? It wasn't you, right? The Irish song, like that was another one. I sent it, I believe. You don't used to send songs. This whole You know what I mean. Let's see now. I will find it. I will find it. Uh, mm, I'm sorry. Anyways, what was I going to say now? I will see if I can find this one. No, this was not the right way. Uh, let's see. I will see. No, I write wrong then. This one. It was something else I wanted to say. No, yeah, this one. It Gregory Alan Isakov, the Stable Song, or however you say his name. Because I just recall that is it better now with all the things you mentioned previously that you have experienced of all kinds of crazy stuff, if I call it that? Or was that just something to make me think that those things happened? Or, anyways, I just came to think about this song and you now. I don't know why. But you don't have any question to her? I mean, you seem so stable, and also King of Cups. I mean, that's really not someone that. Oh, you left already. What? Without ending this? Okay, I have to go myself. Now I'm all by myself. Mhm. Then I will send that then. Oh, and now the what? The sound is on even. You do this now. You start the sound. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Now I do like this. That's why I went down to mix with this. Maybe. Let's see. Who is this? Actually, Celine Dion? No, Dion. I mean, that did this song. That's like I don't feel like it was. Maybe. Okay, I will just put that out there and then go. This is an old song, like an older song, right? I don't know. Oh, you're there. Yeah. I knew it was you, though. Okay. Well, now I'm going to go, though. Okay. Then I know a little bit about you. You know a lot about me, though. Hmm. So I will go ahead and listen to some music and do some little exercise and talk to my friend and see if we can get more healthy lifestyles. So, good. What is that like further? Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope you take care now, and you have some documentaries to watch if you want to go to sleep. Then. Yes, I told. What? Yes, I told. What? You speak crazy now. I don't understand what you're saying. Okay. Oh, what I asked about what you told. Is that you all the crazy? Yeah, you did. But why did you though? Because you seem to be a very calm person. Yeah, exactly. Because why? Why did you tell me? Well, I will go now though. I've been sitting here for so long. 2.5 hours. I'm hot. Not like that, but okay. But then again, it seems like you haven't been exposed to that since you are so solid and mature and calm. But maybe you can be anyways. I think you would be more like upset. I mean, in the cards, so to speak. Yeah. Anyway, what? How little text do you have now? I don't know. Maybe it's my eyesight. But I will go now. Thank you for everything and no complaints whatsoever. And we'll talk another day. Bye bye. Oh, you keep writing. Well, they. No, no, gosh. Okay. Okay, we will talk another day. Take care. Bye bye.